nipple. Pick it up. Where's DJ Leon? DJ Leon, come on man, put some tunes on man.
Yeah, so we do like about a 45-minute warm-up, going over some technique, 5 striking rounds, 1 5-minute round body conditioning, and then 3 5s of grappling situations. Yeah, we all work at a good level, you know, we're all, you know, keeping it sharp and keeping it safe, you know. So it's preparation for the fight, so just trying to be as sharp as we can going into the fights. So much talent on the mats. We've been training for a long time. We're all from you know, we're all from Birmingham, from the local city, and yeah, we just work well together. You know, we respect our coaches, and that's it.
2 or 3 punch, 2 or 3 punch combination to set a roundhouse kick up. Tim goes first. Lead. Nice rhythm. See how the prepping distance with touches. Tim Wild with the angles. Tim Wild with the angles, man. Yep. Hey, there you go. Hold on. I'll start getting people to start keeping front legs. Oh, there we go. Okay, 1 for 1. 2 or 3 punches to set the roundhouse kick up.
So the Wednesday session is a sparring session with the big gloves, the 16-ounce gloves ideally, and shin pads, mostly stand up, but they do take people down as well. You know what, I think one thing about Renegade is such a special place, and this is the main reason why I train here, is because I do honestly feel it is such a special place with such a high caliber of athletes who are incredibly intelligent and dedicated, and Tom has really created or allowed the culture that is here. You know, he's really been influential in how the guys train and how they interact with each other and how they all share skills, and they share their knowledge and they share their expertise, and it's really a special thing to see. It's really a special thing to see when you've got elite athletes in such an individual sport, but they're really working as a team.
It's a privilege to have a training partner like Tom, you know. I think his understanding of mixed martial arts is cage craft, and just how much you can talk about anything for that technique wise, you know, and he will know it. So I think have someone like Tom in the gym to bounce ideas off is great, you know. I've got another elite fighter on the mat. Having PFL Europe as well in the UK, I think it's great for the guys, you know. People like Tom, that's an experienced pro, been in the game a long time, to have like PFL come to the UK and come to Europe. I think having that on our doorstep is brilliant. I can truly see Tom going in there, reign. Like I said, he's an elite fighter. His skill set is elite, and as long as they put it together on the night, I can't see no one stopping him, you know.
Tom Breese is like the leader at the front. Him and Leon Edwards are like the guys that kind of we all look up to and aspire to be as good as, you know. He's like head coach / top fighter in the gym, you know. He's a role model to us all. So, you know, I've known Tom nearly 10 years now. Always looked up to him as a fighter and as a friend. So he's a top bloke. I think a lot of him. Tom's a Birmingham lad. Like, I'm just outside of Birmingham, Wolverhampton. But I've known Tom actually like nearly 12 years. He used to coach me wrestling back in the day, and then I've been inspired with him at Fearless when he used to fight out of there. And then he set up Team Renegade in like 2014 or 13. And I've been over invitational stuff, but I officially moved here 3 years ago. So since then, between him and Tom Coffey, they've been my like jiu-jitsu coaches. Yeah, and yeah, he's levelled up my jiu-jitsu and MMA game as a whole. You know, I think he's going to win this debut on PFL. He's got some really good momentum. He's fought very consistently over the last 2-3 years. It's the most focused I've ever seen him. Fighting wise, he's not having big gaps between fights. He's always in the gym working hard. So I think he's got the right organisation now to showcase his skills. And yeah, I think you could call this Tom 2.0. I look forward to seeing it. I'm really excited. I think he's going to make a big statement in the PFL Worlds next year.
I've been with Tom for the last 6-7 years now. You know what I mean? So obviously we've been growing together. We've had many rounds together. It's always a good round, Whenever I'm in camp, he pushes me, and it's the same vice versa. Whenever he's in camp, I try to come in and give him a round or two, And yeah, it's good to have that type of team on the mat where there's no real top guys, if that makes sense. On any given day, any of us could come in here and give someone the work, if that makes sense. So it's good to have that on the mat, I see Tom going in there and showcasing his skill and getting to that stage where he can really change his life by winning that million, you know what I mean? So December the 8th, I think he's fighting.
Yeah.
A lot of people are going to see the Breeze that we know, you know what I mean, which is forward pressure, slick on the ground and slick on the feet, so it's a great move for him.
I'm just excited to fight, I feel like I'm heading into my prime years. I just want to make the most of it and compete as much as I can before I call it a day. I've had 6 fights in about 18 months, so I've been very active against good opposition, I fought like some experienced fighters on good promotions. So yeah, man, I feel like it's really leveled me up, and I feel really confident in myself, really confident in my game, and I'm loving fighting. I really enjoy it. I want to beat everyone. Yeah, my goal is to be champion, but most importantly, I just want to fight and put on good fights. I want to do as much great things as I can in the game, and really make the most of my career and squeeze the lemon dry.